Good day. This is the next topic. Impact of the development of technology in education. Enhanced teaching and learning. Technological developments like digital cameras, projectors, mind training software, computers, PowerPoint presentations, 3D visual tools, all these have become great sources for teachers to help students grasp a concept easily. Technology and education enable children to adjust to their own pace of learning. Students who need extra time can spend more time going over exercises until they understand, whilst students who need less support can continue ahead. It also frees up the teachers to help kids who need more support on individual level. Teaching, teaching online, whether in hybrid courses or wholly online course, requires different techniques and different tools. Without the face-to-face contact, professors will need to be even clearer about setting and articulating expectations for a digital work and participations. Encouraging interactions between professors and student and among student is an additional challenge, as in monitoring student learning as the course progresses. The online environment requires the use of basic technologies to digitize courses, materials, as well as mastery of the university's learning management system, and various tools like Skype allows synchronous communication, while blogs and Twitter can encourage asynchronous interactions. Globalization. When school in different parts of the state, students can meet their counterparts through video conferencing without leaving the classroom. How does globalization affect teaching and learning? Globalization enhances the ability of learning to assess, adapt, and apply knowledge, to think independently, to exercise appropriate judgment, and to collaborate with others to make sense of new situations. Globalization produces an increased quantity of scientifically and technically trained persons. Technological advancements reduce costs of transportation and communication across nations and thereby facilitate global sourcing of raw materials and other inputs. Pa- patient, patented technology encourage globalization as the firm owning the patients can exploit foreign markets without much competition. Some big benefits of globalization in education include greater awareness of other cultures, better transnational collaboration, reduced discrimination and racism, the spread of technology and innovation, and higher standards of living across the globe. What are the benefits of globalization? Access to new cultures. Globalization makes it easier than ever to access foreign culture, including food, movies, music, and arts. The spread of technology, innovation, lower cost for project, higher standard of living across the globe, access to the new markets, access to the new talent. No, no geographical limitations. With the introduction of online degree program, there is hardly any need of being present physically in the classroom. Even several foreign universities have started online degree courses that students can join. Educational technology limitation. The human brain is able to think in many different ways, and there are certain things that computer cannot do, such as come up with new and original ideas. Another limitation of technology in education is that sometimes the information of the internet can be misleading or inaccurate. So what are some advantages and limitations to using technology in learning? The pros and cons of technology in education. Pro, Using using technology can excite young students. Cons: use to technology can distract students. Pro Pros: prepare students for the future, and cons: remove children from opportunities for socialization. Pros: technology encourages spontaneous learning. What are the challenges and limitations in using technology for teaching and testing? Read on, read on to learn about the top 7 challenges facing the adoption and use of education technology today. Budget limitations, lack of professionals training, poor network infrastructure, resistance to change, no systems in place to utilize, technology and curriculum, unreliable devices and software. Impact: negative. Declining writing skills. Due to the excessive usage of online chatting and shortcuts, and writing skills of today's young generation have declined quite tremendously. As there a decline in writing skills due to technology. Technology has increased the amount of writing students do, but decreased the quality. For instance, instead of writing letters, quick texts are sent instead. Also, students use substandard grammar or become overly reliant upon spelling and grammar checkers on the computer. Increasing incidence of cheating. Technological developments like graphing calculators, high-tech watches, mini cameras, and similar equipment have become great sources to cheat in exams. A, a new survey by McAfee, an online security software maker, found that one-third of high school students admit to using cell phones or other devices to cheat in school. 6 in 10 reported that they have seen or know other colleague who has cheated on an exam or quiz. Why has cheating increases? There was probably increased cheating because there were most temptation and opportunities and stress and pressure. Lack of focus. SMS or text messaging has become a favorite pastime of many students. Students are seen playing with their cell phone, iPhone, days and night, or driving and every often even between lectures. How does technology affect attention? What we do find with technology like smartphones and tablets is that they have the tendency to increase our absent-mindedness, reduce our ability to think and remember, to pay attention to things and regulate emotion. Most of us have our phones within an arm's reach. So here are the advantages. It makes students more excited to learn, helps students with busy schedules, freedom to work at home on their own time, trains students to learn new technology skills they can use later in the workplace, decrease paper and photocopying costs, promoting concept of green revolution. And here are the disadvantage. Many experts are experienced people says that due to such technology in education, student imagination is affected. Their thinking ability is reduced. Also, it's sometimes time consuming from teachers' point of view. It is costly to install such technology. There can be health issues too when used over limit. Some students can't afford modern computer technologies. In the conclusion, technology has a very positive impact on education and at the same time may also pose negative effects. Teachers and students should take advantage of this in the good light and eliminate the drawbacks which are pulling back many of students as well as schools from achieving excellence. It is thus time for every country to introduce a more technologically equipped education sector in the future. Thank you and hope you learned something.